Hey y'all, I'm JamesWright, and welcome back to Wizards News, your home for the ins and outs and upside downs of the wizarding world. It's that time again, weekly news. This week has been a little bit slow. It feels like we're kind of in a lull between waves of news and information, and sometimes that is a indication that things might be happening soon, so keep your fingers crossed. But if you know where to look, you can still find a few interesting things going on in the world. First up, an article popped up the other day in VentureBeat. This is from the GDC. John Hinkey from Niantic was speaking there and was talking about the future of AR and what it goes into. A lot of people have been asking, will Wizards Unite be limited to only 5G networks, as they have just started to come out? The first ones here in the US just popped up this week. And that has really kind of scared a lot of people because of the article that came out in Korea where they're talking about it being pre-released to those who are getting on the 5G network. And some people are thinking, oh, is this game only going to be for that? And if I don't have 5G, I can't play. In the talk, he went into what 5G will be, as in what it will allow in the AR capabilities. But farther down, they started talking about limits as to how much AR can actually be used. And it made it fairly clear that the AR is a nice thing, but it is not the all-encompassing aspect of the game. And that really made me understand that this is not something that's going to be limited to 5G. Number one, they're not going to limit it just to 5G. That will cut their clientele down so far that it just would not be worth it. So if you still have 4G, you're still going to be able to play the game. But there may be a few features that they roll out that are just for 5G or only work well on 5G. So that'll keep the game playable for everyone, but if you have the capabilities for 5G, it might end up being a little more interesting in the future. Number two, on a slightly different note, I hit 100 subscribers today, and that was very surprising, as this channel has not actually officially launched. Yes, I've been putting out videos, but the official launch of the channel will be this Saturday. And speaking of which, we will be doing several giveaways where we'll be giving away a couple wands and a few other things. So stay tuned for that. Early giveaways are always nice because the chances of winning something are much, much higher. So keep an eye out for Saturday. We'll be talking about that later. On the YouTube front, the channel Pokémon Fodder put out a video this week that was really one of these great videos, a ton of information, and really going through all the series about what we know, when will the game be coming out, and breaking it all down, all the bits of information, all the research that has been done, and really made a fantastic video describing all the steps that have come to say we're pretty sure it's going to happen late June, somewhere give or take 20 days. Now, who knows? That's still a guess, but it's based on some pretty interesting information, and it's a pretty solid idea. So go take a look at Pokémon Fodder, and his video is absolutely phenomenal, as well as his channel. It's one of those you've just got to subscribe to. If you're watching this type of information, that's a pinnacle place for it. And last but not least, the Wizards Go app is just about ready to launch. He actually just put out the pre-launch where you can subscribe to be a beta tester on it. Right now, there isn't a huge amount on the app, but there are some very interesting things. Number one, there will be a local group finder, so you can set up a Discord or another group in your area and put that up on there, and then you can find other local groups so you can see if other people are getting ready for the game around you. There's a countdown timer for the estimated date, as well as a lot of data and information sources. It's really kind of a source for everything compiled into one place, and I got a chance to take a look at the pre-release on it, and it's really, really cool. So the beta should be coming out here soon, and you can go and sign up. I'll leave a link to that down below. Yeah, I'm really getting excited about this because this is one of those key things that happens, especially with like Silk Road when that came out for Pokemon Go. This will basically be the same thing for Wizards Unite. On top of all that, if you want to see some of my sources, places where I go and find information, I'll leave a link to all those down below. And again, I do want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. 100 subscribers in just over 2 weeks is phenomenal, and I am really looking forward to the future on this. So come this Saturday, we are going to be doing the official launch, be doing a few giveaways and a bit of a surprise. So I'm looking forward to that. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. I'd love to hear those. And as always, the first person who makes me literally laugh out loud gets their comment pinned to the top. So that's about it for today, and until next time, have a magical day.